There is lot to wonder about space. The fact is, we don't know all the answers about it. We know it's vast and beautiful, but we are not really sure how vast or how beautiful is that. Some of the things we do know, however, are downright mind-boggling. In today's video, we will be sharing top 10 amazing facts about space and universe. So when you look up at the stars, you can be ever more amazed by what you are looking at. But before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Number 10. Neutron stars can spin at a rate of 600 rotations per second. Neutron stars are one of the possible evolutionary endpoints of high-mass stars. They are born in core collapse supernova star explosion and subsequently rotate extremely rapidly as a consequence of their physics. Neutron stars can rotate up to 60 times per second after born. Under special circumstances, this rate can increase to more than 600 times per second. Number 9. Space is completely silent. We all know sound waves need a medium to travel through. Since there is no atmosphere in the vacuum of space, which means there is no medium for sound waves to travel. That is why the space is completely silent. Even no one can hear a huge scream. Our Earth has an atmosphere, which means sound waves are having a medium to travel through. That's why we can hear noises and other stuff. But at the space, there is no medium, no sound, no noise. The space is completely silent. Number 8. There is an uncountable number of stars in the known universe. We basically have no idea how many stars there are in the universe. Right now, we use our estimate of how many stars there are in our own galaxy, the Milky Way. We then multiply that number by the best guesstimate of the number of galaxies in the universe. After all that math, NASA can only confidently say that there are zillions of uncountable stars. A zillion is any uncountable number. An Australian National University study put their estimate at 70 sextillion. In other words, that's 70,000 millions. Number 7. The Apollo astronauts' footprints on the moon will probably stay there for at least 100 million years. Since the moon doesn't have an atmosphere, there is no wind or water to erode or wash away the Apollo astronauts' marks on the moon. That means their footprints, rover prints, spaceship prints, and discarded material will stay preserved on the moon for a very long time. They won't stay there forever. Because the moon still has a dynamic environment, it's actually being constantly bombarded with micrometeorites, which means that erosion is still happening on the moon, but very slowly. Number 6. 99% of our solar system's mass is the sun. Our star, the sun, is so dense that it accounts for a whopping 99% of the mass of our entire solar system. That's what allows it to dominate all of the planets gravitationally. Technically, our sun is a G-type main sequence star, which means that every second it fuses approximately 600 million tons of hydrogen to helium. It also converts about 4 million tons of matter to energy as a byproduct. When the sun dies, it will become a red giant and envelop the earth and everything on it. But don't worry, that won't be happening for another 5 billion years. Number 5. More energy from the sun hits the earth every hour than the planet uses in a year. The use of solar energy has increased at the rate of 20% each year for the past 15 years. According to Yale Environment, the world added 30% more solar energy capacity in 2017, meaning that 98.9 gigawatts of solar energy was produced that year. Despite seemingly large number, this amount of energy only accounts for 0.7% of the world's annual electricity usage. Number 4. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in the space, they will bond and be permanently stuck together. This amazing effect is called cold welding. It happens because the atoms of the individual piece of metal have no way of knowing that there are different pieces of metal, so the lumps to join together. This won't happen on the Earth because there is air and water separating the pieces. The effect has lot of implications for spacecraft construction and the future of metal-based constructions in the vacuums. Number 3. The largest asteroid in our solar system is a mammoth piece of space rock named Ceres. The asteroid, which is sometimes known as a dwarf planet, is almost 600 miles in diameter. It's by far the largest in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Ceres' surface area is approximately equal to the land area of India or Argentina. The uncrewed spacecraft Dawn just finished up its mission orbiting Ceres and helping us totally transform our understanding of the world. Number 2. One day on Venus is longer than 1 year on the Earth. Venus has an extremely slow axis rotation that takes about 243 Earth days to complete one full cycle. Funny enough, it takes Venus even less time in Earth days in order to complete one revolution around the Sun, 226 to be exact. Furthermore, the Sun rises every 117 Earth days, which means that the Sun will rise only 2 times during each year, which is also all technically in the same day. Since Venus also rotates clockwise, the Sun will rise in the west and set in the east. Number 1. Jupiter's red spot is shrinking. Jupiter's famous red spot has always been shrinking over the past few decades. This spot on the planet is a giant spinning storm that used to be able to fit about 3 Earths. Now, according to NASA, only 1 Earth can fit inside that spot. Interestingly enough, as the storm is shrinking in width, it's actually growing taller in the length. As of 2018, scientists are still stumped as to why this phenomena is occurring in the first place. But some theorize that it may have to do with jet streams on Jupiter's that have either changed direction or location. That's it for today. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more top 10 videos.